What's up, Gemini? Have you ever had someone try to humiliate you or make fun of you only to realize, ooh, you got the egg on your face, buddy? Well, that may be what's happening to you now or what may be coming up throughout this next transit. So, as I was getting into the energy that's surrounding you now and will be lingering on out, there was one word that came up to describe it. And that word was checked. And of course, to help you further understand what it is that I'm trying to tell you, Gemini, I need for you to go with me on a mind trip. So you go to the store having a fantastic day. Now, to your surprise, you run into someone from your past. You haven't seen this person in about 5 years and they're really, really eager to tell you what's been happening in their life. But first, they ask you a series of questions. Hey, how are you? Fine, you say. You still living at that same place? Yeah. You still driving that same car? Yeah. You still at that same job? Yeah. You still got them same hobbies? Yeah. Man, your life must be boring. You've been doing the same thing for the past 5 years? Let me tell you this. I've lived in 4 different places. I drove several different cars. Man, you've been in the same spot and I've been moving. That's when you thought about it. You said, wow, 4 places in the past 5 years. Yeah, they said. You said, wow, you must not have had a place of your own. Because for someone to move 4 different places in 5 years sounds like you've either been evicted or you've been kicked out of the person or person's place that you were living with. Wipe the smile straight off their face. You said, in fact, if you've driven several different cars in the last few years, either those cars were really crappy, you were reckless and you wrecked them, or worse, those cars got repossessed. You informed them. Then you weren't being boring. No. You were being stable. Well, Gemini, have you ever been insulted for doing the right thing? Have you ever been made fun of for actually being on the right path in life? I feel like this energy has come up for you guys for a very specific reason. Maybe you're dealing with, people in your life right now, or people who may be coming back from the past to check in on you and see what you up to. Don't be surprised. I just heard minimizing. Don't be surprised if people try to minimize whatever it is you're doing in your life. And don't be surprised if people try to downplay or act like they're so much better off or doing so much more. I don't know why this energy is coming up for you specifically. I didn't get this for any other sign, but the whole I keep getting like a downplay. Okay, so either you're doing something great and people are trying to downplay it, or someone is not doing something so great and they're trying to make it seem as though they are. They try to downplay their faults or their flaws and upplay all of the good things. Meanwhile, everything you're doing right is twisted somehow to make it seem like you're boring, that's bad, that's not right. But it's called stability. Okay, now take that how it may apply in your life. Some people may come, oh, you only had 1 person since we've been broke up. Man, I had 15, 16. Okay, yeah, well, that makes you a whore. So, sorry. I mean, you can't be offended. Let's just put it like that during this time if these kind of energies come up, okay? Now, let's see what you have at the center of a reading. Ooh, the Star card. Look at that. The Star card is talking about like the hope beyond hope as I'm hearing it. Listen to this. Wow. Okay, let's open this up. Some of you guys dream beyond like expectation, which is like the expectation of the normal person. A normal person would expect such and such in their life. By the time they're this age, they're going to expect such and such amount of money to be far around in their career, blah, 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 blah. But your sense of dreaming is so much further than a lot of people around you. And this is what you need, kind of that reach for the stars, land on the cloud type energy. Yeah, well, some people, they reach for the clouds and they end up, you know what I'm saying, just at the top of the ocean. You know, can't even get no height because they're not dreaming big enough. Some of y'all dreams are so big that you're going to have no choice but to manifest those results, okay? Don't be dismayed if people tell you your dreams are too big or too stupid. Let's see what it's caused by. Ooh, 7 of Swords. So this is the whole rob you of your joy, rob you of your light, rob you of your happiness. For some of you guys, you could move on to a new romantic relationship and actually run into an ex of however many years ago, and this person tries to downplay or steal the joy out of what you've created, you know, whatever is new, okay? And this to me is just feeling just like our mind trip. It's like, that's all you got? That's all you've been doing? Well, what you're doing is right, but it just may not seem like it when another person comes in and tries to take them swords out and take jabs. So you gotta know you're on the right track. You gotta know you're doing the right thing, whether it's friends, family, ex-lovers, whoever may be giving this energy here. Look at how that looks. This person is taking off with your good energy, with your high vibration. This person is taking off with, you know, they're the ones who lying, deceptive. They lying to themselves. They, you know, acting like they got it together when they don't. They're downplaying your accomplishments and upplaying their flaws. But look how they look walking away. They look deceitful. They look like they don't know better, okay? Third eye type energy. It's like while you're looking to the stars or into your dreams to make them come true, people are looking at you to see, well, since you're so busy looking at the stars, I can look at you and see how I can jab you or get things away from you because your focus is not on me. Your head is in the clouds. Meanwhile, they don't realize that your head being in the clouds or your eyes looking towards the stars is exactly where you need to be in order to manifest. But just like in the mind strip, they want to look at you crazy because you've been stable for the past few years, okay? You've been stable, you've been doing what you need to do, and that's how you get to where you want to get. But as this person goes from place to place, deceiving, lying, bedding people, and not keeping commitments and not keeping promises, they create that life for themselves. Let's see, let's talk about it. Woo. Too many cards want to jump, but look what came out. These cards jumped, but this card flipped over. And it says, choose your battles. Look at this. The Tale of 2 Sevens. Choose your battles. Am I going to sit here and argue and try to prove to someone that being stable is a lot better than, you know, being lying, being deceptive? You know, I'm filling out paperwork and I'm lying. I'm buying fake check stubs. You know, this is how you end up getting a car repossessed because you didn't have it in the first place. You lied on your application. Then when it came back, bit you in the butt as far as repossession, now you want to act like, oh, I just go and get new cars all the time. No, boo. You're irresponsible and you got bit. And now that person wants to bring that same energy to you. I hope this is making sense. Somebody does something stupid, but they want to play it like you're dumb. 7, choose your battles. You see how all these people are here? And it's like you have the choice to either put your eyes on the battles or the people, or put your eyes to that starlight, to that dream, to that thing that you want to accomplish. Anything other than your eyes on the prize is robbing you and taking away from the quality of what you're supposed to be manifesting. Let's see. Ooh, I do not like how this person is coming across. Let's see what's in the deep root. Page of Swords. This is the kicker. Whole time you run into this person after not seeing each other for all this time, Page of Swords, but they've been watching. They know, Gemini, what you're up to. They know, let's take our mind trip, they know you live in the same house. They know you still at the same job. They know you still do the same hobbies on Tuesday and Saturday. They know. But what they want to do is they want to get in your face and pretend. And not only do they want to pretend, see, they already got arsenal in the cannons, like they already got cannons in the tank, to already try to, because if you ask them questions, like, okay, yeah, you're not stable, okay, whatever the case may be. But they already know how to manipulate you or make you feel bad based on them already feeling bad. Hurt people, okay? So when someone is watching and spying and seeing you do well, I don't know why I just heard offensive. Like, that can be offensive to some people. Who you offended by being successful? Oh, that's how we started. Right. Have you ever, someone ever been offended because you were doing the right thing? That's why that came up. Let's see what's in the recent past. Ooh, Page of Wands. So as we have a page who's looking and spying, we have someone who started off maybe small, entry level, and it could be the same thing. So for example, you still in that same house? Yeah. Let's say that apartment was, let's say it was an apartment or whatever. You still there? Yeah. What about that job? Yeah, let's say it was the same position. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. It's like neutral around the board. Not to say that there's not any growth, but it's just according to someone else's standards. Listen to this. Someone else's standards in accordance to where they are. And if they ain't doing nothing, they're going to make sure that whatever you've accomplished, they're going to frame it in this box to make it appear as if you ain't done nothing either. You see what I'm saying? You can have a resume from the ceiling to the floor, but they're going to minimize it to make it seem smaller than their little, half page. Let's talk about this Page of Wands. Ooh, two want to come out. Listen, sadness and isolation, as well as detach. The pursuit, that's what I just heard. The pursuit. So whether it's the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of your dreams and goals and things you want to accomplish, the pursuit to make it to that star or to be a star is not easy. And it does come with people downplaying. It does come with people spying. And it does come with people being jealous. It does put you in the sense of isolation where you have to detach, especially with Page of Wands energy. Page of Wands is kind of just starting off. You could have started years ago, but you may have started as, entry level. I'm just starting my own business. I'm just starting in this company. I'm just getting my first starter home. But because of that, because regardless of how you chop it up, we're going to call the one word accomplishment. Because of that accomplishment, or because of the fact that you are an accomplisher, it can put you into a lonely space, especially when people don't understand you. And some of you all had to do what comes natural when you're on the ascension process. You become isolated. You naturally detach from lower vibrational energies. This him, where you at? I'm trying to hide. Is a low vibrational energy that needed to be detached from. When you detach from a lot of people, or for those of you who are getting ready to embark on this ascension journey, you're going to get to this place of detachment and isolation, at least feeling like it. But you need to know it's part of the process. So let's see what's going on in your headspace. The Five of Cups. So this is either your energy or the other person's energy. It's kind of almost like the same card, but it's not. This would be like the Three of Swords, but it still carries that same energy of there's some regret, there's remorse, there's sadness, there's crying. For some of you all, you could have been the one purging, I don't want to say you were getting in your feelings, but like, let's say something or someone or a specific energy came back from the past. Okay. Someone trying to downplay your accomplishments. It's like if you started feeling bad because of what someone else tried to downplay, you're being told to reverse that right now. When you, let's say, had to deal with this person and you walked away, if this thing is over, they could also be the one in the sadness and isolation since you've detached. Okay, you know that embarking on a new journey in life, everybody can't go. We go through this all the time, but there's this sadness and this isolation that the other person could also be feeling. And that's also where this Five of Cups may be coming from. Someone is sad. But they don't show it. It's poker face. And I'm feeling like this is coming from the other energy, because it's like what is lost, the things that are lost, okay? And it's like the person keeps losing stuff in their life, and they keep trying to overcompensate for the things that they lose by running their mouth. For example, let's just take the mind trip. Oh, you lost this, and you was living at this place, and that person kicked you out, and now you got evicted from that place, and this car got repossessed, and that car was crappy, so it blew up on the expressway. Okay, it's like for everything that this person loses, they try to overcompensate for it by talking. Their plan of destruction is to talk so much that they talk you out of your blessings, your opportunities, and the happiness that you had from things already achieved. Rewind that, because that only was going to come out like that one time. Thank you, Lord. But whatever it was that you achieved, in order sometimes for people to feel better about what they didn't achieve, they have to downplay what you did. Let's see what's in the near future. Welp, what was the word at the end of the mind trip? Stability. The Four of Wands. Why are you still there? Because I'm stable. Why are you still pursuing that dream? Because my mind and my passion is stable. Why are you still in that same house? Because I'm stable. Why are you still driving that same car? Because I'm stable. Now, remember, these things are symbolic. The house, the car, we don't even necessarily have to be talking about physically. You know, again, like I said, why are you still pursuing that dream? Why are you still so passionate about that cause? You know, how can you still have a heart to give after people have like trampled on you, whatever? Because I'm stable. How come you not crazy and chaotic after I threw all them obstacles in your way? After I lied to you? After I left you feeling, bad and down and out? How come you not still sitting there? Well, guess what? There's this thing called stability. I'm emotionally stable, physically stable, mentally stable. When you come to the place of stability, the people who try to come back and tear that down, they're going to be awfully surprised, checked, treated, and put back in their place. Why? Because how do we start this thing? With hope, with faith, and the ability to dream and see beyond the average, beyond the regular. So if you are not in a place of stability right now, this is what you're coming to, okay? So don't feel bad. Don't take this reading the wrong way if you've gone from place to place. I know how that is, the dream world, especially when you're not making that money like that, bouncing from place to place, living in your car, person house to person house, apartment, then get evicted. And then, you rent this place, then have to leave or get kicked out. That's part of the process too, okay? So we're not talking about stuff, okay? Please understand that. We're talking about spiritually. Now let's see what you fear. Now, out of all these cards, all of these cards are upright, but what you fear came out in reverse, which is kind of scary since it's how it's the magician. So it's like not being able to create, not being able to manifest, not being the person who is like in control of what happens, okay? Also, with this being here in general, whether it was upright or in the reverse, this is maybe even people having like the upper hand or having the power, the final say so. So somebody you may feel has some type of decision over you, or they can affect your stability with their power of the decision, and you're not in control. Okay, let's talk about that real quick. I just want to see why or what you can do to combat that. Ooh, it says heal. So you can heal certain parts of yourself to regain control. If you feel like you lost the stability in your emotions, then this is asking you to heal in order to recreate a new stability of emotions. Mentally, physically, any of that. Let's peep this too. Same card, different deck, double confirmation. This is the star card in traditional tarot. So what you fear is the same thing as you are. Some of y'all fear your own star power. Some of you fear your own quality, your own star quality. Some of you fear the fact that if you put your face or your name or your business or your brand out there, everybody's gonna see it. And everybody's gonna know your name and know who you are, Gemini. Well, when the stars are in the sky at night, Don't you see them? Yeah, well, that's what they're there for. To be seen, to be beautiful, to sparkle, to light up the night. Some of y'all are being called to light up the night, but you got to heal. And you got to heal in the area of being the manifester. Okay, if you feel like you've given your power away, if people tried to take your power, if people tried to lie to you, tell you wasn't the greatest of all times, and you really is, you need to take that power back. Wow, the Star card and the Magician together, it's like you fear your own power. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Kind of like if I say, hey, guess what? You're going to be Oprah. You know, it's like, I'm going to be Oprah. I can't be Oprah, but you're going to be you as Oprah, okay? So let's see what you look like to other people. The Nine of Pentacles. This is free, independent, you flying. This how they really see you. This is why this deceiver card came out. Because they're trying to deceive you and make you think you're not hot when you are. Gemini, this person is single, independent, they're free, they're beautiful. The finances are coming in for them. This person can see that. Because remember, deep root of it all, they've been watching you anyway. They know what you're doing. And they want to rock you off that stability. So, they see you as successful or they see you as doing well, but they want to downplay how well they actually know you're doing, okay? So since you know that certain people are only coming to push your buttons, please pick and choose your battles wisely, okay? I was telling Cancer, I believe, win the battle, lose the war. You can win this argument, that argument, and all the arguments in between. But if you lose me, you lost it all. You might as well lost all them arguments. You see what I'm saying? This is the kind of energy you got. They can win every single argument with you. Fine. But if I walk away and leave, what good was you winning those arguments? You won the battle, but you lost the war. You know? Let's see what you hope for. Ooh, it came out in reverse, but it's still here. Now, I love this deck because this deck offers you two different types of star cards. It's the same deck, but they offer you two star cards. This whole big old, thick old deck, and you so happen to manifest two star opportunities. So this one is in reverse though. I want to talk about it in reverse. Again, I told y'all may fear your own power, your own star quality. Some of you, I just heard you trying to back out of a situation. You done put yourself out there. They done chose you. They done picked you. They want you. They think you're the best. That your greatness has been exposed. And now you hoping to put the blanket back over me. Put the veil back on. You know what I mean? That's for a group of you all. Because you I'm going to just tell you, you're operating out of fear. You're scared for what may be coming. This star quality, this thing. Also, because it's in the hopes, maybe you want to reverse it. Maybe some of y'all want to come out of that fear instead of not being seen. It's that, what do you call that? A complex, a paradigm, or whatever. It's like the fear of not being seen, but the fear of being seen at the same time. It's like, I'm scared everyone's going to see me. But what if they don't see me? You know? Oh no, everyone's looking. And then as soon as everyone's not looking, oh no, they're not looking. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. It's a dual energy. But regardless, oh my God, time out. This is the other deck. This deck offers two star cards. This one is Heal, which is the star card from a different deck. You got the star card 3 times, Gemini. Star, star, star. Oh my God. That means literally y'all got the juice, the sauce, the star power, the quality, and all of that. And all you have to do is hone it and manifest it. You know what I think the biggest issue here is? Well, it might be a few. Number one, the sadness and isolation. But your advice is to detach from things and people that are low vibrational, liars, deceivers, and all that kind of stuff. You got to detach from those energies, even though it may be sad and isolating. You got to come up out of your head when it comes to that sadness and isolation. You got to detach from people who are sorry and they're regretful. Like, detach from all of that there. And focus on your stars. You got 3 of them. Most people don't even get 1 star. I think you were the only sign today that got the star card. Maybe one more other sign, but people ain't just out here getting stars, B. And you got 3 of them. That's, man, if I say it one more time, that's where you need to have your eyeballs on the prize. While you got your eyes on the prize, they got their eyes on you. Not realizing, stupid, that's not, if you focused on me and I'm succeeding, that means you just gonna keep focusing and watching me succeed. But what does that do for you? This is a really serious case of, man, you should have just minded your own business. You could have put that energy into yourself and became something, but you decided to watch me and try to sabotage me, and you ended up, look at that, the devil want to pop over as I'm saying this kind of stuff. You want to sabotage and look at me. Meanwhile, I got my eyes on the prize, looking up, high vibrational, and some negative entity is watching them. It's a whole train wreck. I'm sorry. But let's just see what's the final outcome. Ooh, choices, decisions. Where are we going? Where are we moving? Okay, some of y'all can actually be moving. Like, where are we moving to? New state, new town type thing. Making a choice and decision between what battles you are going to choose. So that is what I give for you. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so much. If you need a personal reading, go ahead and email me, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Take a look in the description box to see how you guys should list and format your questions. Now, if you are not one of my subscribers, I would love to have you as one. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you can also follow me on Instagram at waterstarvibes. Thank you guys so much once again, and I'll see you guys in your next video.